And welcome back to a special bonus video of Sword Art Online Lost Song. Yes, only one bonus video this time. And I shouldn't go into the reasons for that, but I think I will over this cutscene. Basically, after you finish the fight with Rain, if you come to this spot, you can actually recruit Sumeragi. That's the first thing I want to show. The reason I am only going to be doing one bonus video as opposed to multiples like with Zelda, which is upcoming, like in April, is because the series just didn't have the view counts to justify dragging it out any longer. Like, basically, the view counts for all the videos are just so consistently like 1 view, no views, etc. that I don't really feel like if I were to just do every side quest in the game, which by the way would take about, I don't know, 30 more videos. I can't justify doing 30 more videos for a series that isn't actually doing very well. So I wanted to move on to something that I hope would be a little more successful. So that's my logic, but basically I did want to actually go over everything else just to get everything out of the way. So I showed the bare minimum of everything. So yeah, Sumeragi joins the party, so that's pretty cool. Let's see, we've got a message, so might as well check that since we're in here. Okay, so basically, oh, interesting, but basically, just thank you letters, basically. I said basically a lot there, but we don't actually need to fly, we could just use a teleport crystal, I think. Might as well, save time. So, back in town, hopefully, hopefully back in town. Yes, we are back in town. So I just wanted to quickly describe the events, but I didn't actually want to show them because it would just take so long. And frankly, most of the events are pointless. Starting off at this point, her, whatever her name is, basically her event basically involves spying on somebody else with some magic. And there you get like a CG image for it, so not CG, but like a gallery image for it. So I don't know, if you're trying to go for 100%, you have to do this event. It's really pointless though. Into the inn, not the inn, the weapon shop, you have a quest for 7. If you talk to 7, you have a quest to find her a special weapon, but you don't actually unlock her through this quest. That's a little bit different. This is the festival guide. You get a trophy for taking everyone to the festival. So Silica's quest involves Pina getting inflicted with some status effect that will eventually kill her, so Kirito has to help out. This is another dress-up cutscene. Whoop-de-doo. Elizabeth's quest involves trying to find crafting materials and fighting a bunch of multiple bosses of really high levels, like level 4 to 500 or so, to get them, and then you get a trophy for this one and also for Silica's as well. Klein's quest, no trophy, but basically it's you have to find the key to that treasure chest from however long ago that was. It's kind of a silly quest. You don't get anything for it, like a trophy or anything, so you just get like a cutscene. A long cutscene. Philia's quest involves actually it's just a cutscene involving like a swimming competition, which is just an attempt at fan service, so that's part of the reason why I'm not showing everything. Sinan's quest is actually tied into Rain's quest, interestingly, because both involve hunting for Loki. So if you do Rain's quest first, the dialogue for Sinan's quest changes, and if you start Rain's quest, you actually cannot take on Sinan's quest until you finish Rain's quest. So that's something to keep in mind. You get a trophy for Sinan's, but not Rain's. I don't know why. Over here we have Asuna, whose quest is actually kind of an abridged retelling of the Mother's Rosary arc from the anime, except with less sadness. To avoid spoiling anything, I'll just say with less sadness. I think this one here, this floating exclamation point, is just a to another dress-up cutscene, if I recall correctly. Straya over here has like 3 different cutscenes or so. Or maybe 2. No, it was only 2. Basically, the first one that I got when I was experimenting off screen actually involves fighting Black Lotus, which is kind of a big deal. A character from Excel World. So if we have time, I might show that. Okay, both of these involve rain. This is the quest involving Loki and Kirito and Rain having to hunt him down. Talking to Rain at the fountain actually triggers a quest of Seven and Rain actually doing a concert together. So again, just a little fluffy cutscene. Sakuya's cutscene involves shopping or something. I wasn't really paying that much attention because it was boring. Lifa's side quest involved one-on-one from what I gather. You can play any character, you just converse various people. You get rare items too. Apparently you can even get Excalibur as a random drop through the arena, so that's a little bit broken. So no time limit, no restrictions on weapons, magic, or items. So that's how it works. For too many items, you should be sure to make space ahead of time. So they give you like 3 random characters that you can battle, and you can just fight any of them. I don't know, I feel like doing one just to kind of show the mechanics of it, and also just why the heck not?
お前がデュエルを申し込んでくるなんてどういう風の吹き回しだ？考えてみれば、クラインと1対1で戦ったことないと思ってさ。ボス攻略で共闘することは結構あったから、お互いの手の内は知ってるんだけどな。今こそ俺の実力を開花させる時が来たな。満開になる前に死ぬなよ。舐めてると痛い目見るぜ。さっさとデュエル始めるぞ、キリト。
And just completely wreck everybody. This sword skill is really OP, by the way, and this isn't even an original sword skill. So yeah, this is why Arena Mode is really broken, because you just do this over and over again. Just pick your strongest attack, spam it, and you win. But there's also more stuff to show outside, actually. I got a little bit cut up, but not too bad.
俺の勝ちだな。くそー、いい線いったと思ったんだけどな。クラインの動きもさすがだったな。回避するのに苦労したよ。って言いながらスイスイ避けやがって。いつかリベンジさせてもらうぜ。ああ、お手柔らかにな。余裕ぶってられんのも今のうちだからな。完全に雑魚的の上等区だな。ひでえなおい。悪い。たく。しかしよ。お前何がだ？最初出会った時は PC がお友達の内気で引きこもりがちな少年って感じだったけどよ。SAO をクリアして ALO に来てたくましくなったし、雰囲気が柔らかくなったと思うぜ。まあいろいろあったからな。まあ根本的なところは変わってないけどな。相変わらず食えねえやつだしよ。褒められてるのかけなされてるのかよくわからないんだけど。どっちもだな。まあお前らしくていいんじゃねえの。そりゃどうも。今日は楽しかったぜ。またデュエルしような。あ。
So, last but not least, well, okay, not last but not least, maybe last, I don't know. Basically, outside, we can, oh yeah, also you get a trophy for Lifa side quest as well, so it's Sinan, Lifa, Asuna, Elizabeth and Silica, who actually are tied to trophies. All the other side quests you don't get trophies for, so that's kind of a thing. There's no trophy for getting all the gallery unlocked either, so even less incentive to do everything. It's just a feel-good thing, I guess. Back to Nibelheim. If you recall, there were several dungeons, like that one down there, behind the island, yeah, that one right there, that were not tied to story progression. And apparently that's kind of a big deal, to not have it tied to story progression for once. So these are like optional dungeons that are typically a lot harder, but you get rare items. And apparently one in particular is actually really special. And actually, going in with no party members is really, really stupid. Down there, I think it's in the bottom left corner, or top left corner, is the hardest dungeon in the game, apparently. Yeah, that's reassuring. Like these enemies, we could just go right by them, thankfully, but inside, so the monsters here are no joke. So this is like the super dungeon of the area. Well, everything is level 600, and also if you look at the map, you see there are a ton of different rooms, and apparently different bosses actually involved. So you have to actually refight some of the old bosses at level 800. Seriously, level 800. This is a mimic. Oh, actually, it's a key. Surprised. Like I'm legitimately surprised. Basically, these enemies are tough, so that's why I'm running through here. Not really stopping for anything. But basically, like through those other hallways with dead ends, there are actually bosses, so this is kind of a scary place. Like, for example, like that. Obviously, this is a good grinding spot because everything is level 600, but it's also very, very intimidating because of how tough everything is. Apparently, you have to actually you do have to fight all the bosses to open up, but inside the central room, you actually get to rematch 7. From what I understand, if you do that, you can unlock a special extra quest. And it's really hard, but you can also unlock 7 if you complete it, from what I gather. So yeah, those are just a little more some other post-game things that I don't really want to go into in great detail. Just because, again, it's not the best use of time to go into a game like this that no one's watching. So, to end off, I'm trying to decide actually what to do. Maybe fight Black Lotus. That's a possibility for that event, because that event actually is kind of cool. Just checking skills, just for fun. Yeah, Black Lotus is kind of not anything to sneeze at. Let's put it that way. Oh yeah, I forgot to show up. This is his avatar from the second season. Which apparently he redesigned later on. I don't know why. I don't think they ever explain it, actually. Obviously this is his preferred look in this game. So, yeah. So, yeah, it's been okay. Actually, something that did occur to me that I should go over is actually final thoughts on the game, because I didn't do that in the finale, because there's so many cutscenes. It's a fun game. It's like, not great. It's not bad, but it's not great either. It's just kind of middle of the road. It's kind of good. Story is definitely decent enough, but the side quests are typically pretty useless because they're just fluff. The trophy-related side quests are actually pretty decent, but don't really tie into the main story, of course, but are actually good for character development. But a lot of the extra events you have to wait through are really just cheesy filler. So yeah, that's the problem I have. The combat system is a lot simpler than Hollow Fragment, which some people like and some people don't. I personally am okay with the simplified combat system because to me, the combat system was like way too convoluted in Hollow Fragment. It was just, to me, like Xenoblade ripoff. I was trying too hard to be Xenoblade Chronicles. Let's see, yeah, so I'll do everything off screen just to get 100% probably. Other trophies I should go over also include stuff like maxing out sword skills or maxing out magic skills, all very grindy, simple stuff. Probably apparently the hardest thing in the game to do is actually unlocking 7. Um,
ストレアが風邪？まさかウイルスにかかったのか？
そういうことじゃないと思うんだけど、なんか違和感があるというか。まあ、そのうち自動修復する。あ、で？
ストレア？
わかんない。何これ？誰かが私の中に。
何が起こってるんだ？ストレアのアバターがノイズがかかったように乱れている。どんどんノイズがひどく。くそ、どうすりゃいいんだ。ストレア？いや違う。ストレアじゃない。キャラ名も変わっている。ブラックロータス。一体どうなってるんだ？君は。いきなり攻撃してきた。おい、急になんだよ。俺は君と戦う気はな。戦う気満々みたいだな。しかもかなり早い。戦うしかないのか。
And this is the technical super boss of the game. This was actually in the Japanese version. If you imported, this was actually patched in later on. This fight was not originally in the game. Also, unlocking 7 wasn't originally in the game either. Look how much damage we did, like none. Like a sliver of her health bar. That's it. So yeah, she's kind of tough. It's level 1000, which is I think the level cap of the game. I thought 500 was because the trophies all say 500, but I guess the level cap is actually 1000, from what I can tell. Anyway, we actually did decent damage since we lowered her defense stat, but her attack is really high. I like that. Try to heal up while she's not attacking us. Actually, casting haste would probably not be a bad idea considering how fast she is. Yeah, this is really not helping. Not doing much at all. I don't know what happens if you win this fight, because to be fair, I haven't been able to win this fight. So only get out of this bad. Not this is bad.
まさかここまで苦戦するとは思わなかったよ。今回は私の勝ちだが、次はどうかわからないな。これでとどめだ。
なんだ、またノイズが。
そろそろ時間のようだ。
時間？ログアウトするのか。それだったらここでしない方がいいぞ。しばらく空っぽのアバターだけ残って敵に攻撃されかねないからな。
言っていることがよくわからないのだ
が。どういうことだ？君は ALO のプレイヤーじゃないのか？ アミスフィアでログインしたんじゃないのか。
アミスフィア、その名前どこかで。
さらにノイズがひどくなっていく。
時間切れか。キリト君、いつか再び会える日が来たら、その時はまた戦おう。
ストレア、
あ、キリト。
大丈夫か。
平気だよ。私のアバターがいきなり誰かにハッキングされたみたい。
そんなことが可能なのか。
普通の人には無理だと思う。カーディナルシステムのセキュリティをかいくぐるなんて。
そうか。でもなんでストレアのアバターに違うプレイヤーが入ったんだろうな。
わかんない。何が目的だったんだろう。それとも偶然？
まあ何にせよストレアが無事でよかったよ。
心配かけてごめんね。
いや、ひとまずゆっくり休むんだ。ブラックロータス ALO のプレイヤーとは明らかに雰囲気が違ったな。一体何者なんだ。
The best part is, if I recall correctly, because this happened when I did this first time off screen while experimenting, yes, we actually unlocked the characters. So, end off. Let's go solo party, just to show off. Obviously, if you wanted to do all the hidden dungeons and stuff, I would recommend using Black Lotus, for obvious reasons. Let's go to Nibelheim because the enemies are really tough there. It'd be a better showcase than going to like the first area because the enemies would die really quickly and you couldn't even see how powerful she was. It seems faster too. I don't know if it's just me. Skills. It's got like a ton of stuff unlocked. Wow, these are already in. Some of these are really hard to unlock as Kiritos. That's kind of impressive. The Eclipse, okay. Furious 27 hit combo. That sounds interesting. It doesn't look like she has magic, which would make sense, to be honest. Yeah, because of the game she's from, why would she have healing magic? Tons of different stat boosters. Increase MP. Actually, increase MP probably wouldn't be that good on her because, again, she just mostly do like regular attacks. Yeah, she's kind of tough. In the Anime XL world, she's like one of the main characters. I haven't seen it, so I wouldn't really know, but obviously in this game, she's like the strongest character. Yeah, definitely by far one of the better characters. And also, of course, this creates the theory of how the heck is she in this game, because she doesn't exist. She'd be like negative 20. She'd be like negative something by that point, because it's at like 2050s, I think, so she'd be like negative 15 or so. That's peculiar. Wait, this Draken, what's his level, actually? I'm curious. That is level... Oh man, lock on. Thanks. Thanks, game. This is level 800, and it's actually still pretty tough. So, see, this is what it's like going against level 800 enemy with a level 600 character. It takes forever. So again, that's another thing. If I were to show off everything, it would take a lot of grinding. So that's another reason why I'm not going to show everything in great detail. I'm just glossing over a few points. But anyway, enough about that. I guess that is actually the end of this Let's Play, so I hope you enjoyed it. And again, sorry I'm not showing off more, but again, just a few counts don't justify going into great lengths about every cutscene. So, I hope the next LP you'll join the next come along for the next LP. That's what I'm trying to say. Can't talk now, but anyway, thank you for watching.